My dear brothers and sisters, thank you for inviting me to share this message with you. The farming community and the World Farmers Organization have consistently emphasized the importance of clear global rules on agriculture, especially at times of market turbulence. The ongoing war in the Gulf means farmers have had their margins squeezed by sharply higher energy and fertilizer prices. There are now signs that the higher costs are passing through into food prices for consumers. Even before the closure of the Strait of Hormuz, farmers were affected by the ongoing trade disruptions as unilateral actions and other trade measures impact markets and reconfigure value chains. Many people today remain food insecure, including farming households in rural areas. Conflicts, economic downturns, and climate shocks only make low incomes worse. Amid today's market instability, it's easy to lose sight of how WTO rules continue to underpin predictability in agricultural markets. Average applied tariffs on farm goods have fallen by more than half in the past 20 years, from 13% in 2005 to less than 6% in 2023. The value of agricultural trade has grown roughly fivefold since the turn of the century. Agricultural export subsidies fell to negligible levels after our members agreed in 2015 to eliminate them. Moreover, the WTO remains a vital forum for governments to engage in regular dialogue on each other's agricultural policies to better understand how those policies operate, address differences and diffuse tensions, and promote adherence to WTO rules. However, agricultural markets remain highly distorted. Although WTO domestic support rules have helped drive significant market-oriented reforms in major economies, the OECD estimates that support to individual producers, including budgetary outlays and higher consumer prices due to border measures, amounted to $624 billion per year on average in the 2022 to 2024 period. So we need to move forward with reforming the WTO rulebook for agricultural trade. It's no secret that agriculture and food security are among the most challenging and sensitive topics we deal with at the WTO. And that was true even before the recent rise in geopolitical and trade tensions. At our 14th Ministerial Conference in Cameroon in March, disappointingly, members could not achieve consensus on how to reinvigorate the agricultural negotiations. In response to the Hormuz crisis, the WTO Secretariat joined forces with the IMF, the World Bank, and the International Energy Agency to monitor global economic conditions and see what actions we as international organizations can take to minimize global economic disruptions that impact ordinary people, including farmers. At the WTO, we are urging our members to refrain from trade restrictions that could exacerbate the situation. So far, most WTO members have taken more trade facilitating than trade restricting measures. The UN Secretary General has put together a task force to see if a humanitarian corridor for food and fertilizer can be created in the Strait of Hormuz to alleviate the global price pressures on farmers and ordinary people. The best situation is, of course, for the strait to open up to maritime traffic according to international rules. On your side, farmers' organizations can work together to support diplomatic efforts to de-escalate tensions and urge governments to refrain from trade restrictions that could further destabilize food, fertilizer, and fuel markets. In the longer term, you can help us unlock progress by pushing for reforms at the WTO aimed at unlocking our agricultural trade negotiations and ensuring that global trade rules continue to contribute to improving the functioning of markets for food and agriculture. I would like to thank the WFO for its continued support and active engagement and wish you a very successful annual meeting and General Assembly. Thank you.